Happy Aloha Friday, everyone. So I hope you guys had a great Halloween last week. Let's see what the national holidays are for today. National Love Your Red Hair Day. Anyone got red hair? Today's your day. National Jersey Friday. I wish I had known that ahead of time, or I would have worn a jersey. And also, it's National Donut Day. So I will tell you this, my wife loves anything that has to do with dessert. So once I tell her it's National Donut Day, she's probably gonna go to either Pipeline or Purvey Donuts or something. So celebrate National Donut Day and National Red Hair Day. So last week, I mentioned that I was reading the Latte Factor, which is a great read. It's by David Bach. And what I love about it is it's a very short book, and it's a book about finance, and it's all in story form, very similar to Richest Man in Babylon. So it's not going to take a finance major for you to understand the book. It basically walks this girl. She's in her 20s, living in New York. She's living paycheck to paycheck, and she's thinking about taking on a bigger, better job with more pay. Yet she's actually really happy where she's at, and she believes that by making more money, she's going to then have more wealth, which obviously to come to find out is not the truth. Next week, I'll tell you some of the myths about finance. What I want to give you today, as I promised, is what was that third secret? So in the book, Henry, he's the main character and very low key. I come to find out he's super wealthy, yet in the beginning of the book, you don't know that. And he's teaching her like these secrets to building wealth and how he did it. So the three secrets are: number one, pay yourself first. We talked about that last week. It's something a lot of us know about, yet not many of us do. Now, we may do it in the form of our 401k, which is awesome. We also may do it in the form of paying towards taxes and Social Security, which is going to take care of us in the future. Yet having an automatic payment for yourself for other goals, like a down payment or to travel or to send your kids to college. Then the second secret is don't budget and make it automatic, like how 401k is, right? So having that automatic direct deposit into a separate account for a specific goal. And then the third secret is live rich now. Okay, so it's not go out and spend a ton of money. It's basically how they put it in the book is to identify what's really important to you, start putting away for those goals, and then start enjoying and living that dream, living that richness now. So the main character, Zoe, when she was asked, so what is something you've always wanted to do? She says, well, she works for an ad agency and she really wants to travel. So when Henry asked Zoe what it is that you really want to do, you've always wanted to do, she said, well, I would love to take photography classes, right? And she says, I know it sounds such a small goal. And he says, it's sometimes the smallest goals that are the most meaningful. It doesn't need to be a big pie in the sky goal. So the smallest ones can be the most meaningful. Yet tell me why you want to take photography lessons, right? And she says, well, I think I just see what photographers do. And I see about all the ads that I work on for people that are travel photographers. And it just seems like they have so much freedom in their life. So he said, great, write that down. Freedom is a value to you. What else is it about taking photography classes? And she says, I think it just seems like there's so much adventure in being a photographer and having the freedom to go wherever I want and to see things and photograph it. He said, great, write that down. Freedom and adventure are values to you. And he says, when you're taking those pictures, right, what is it that stands out for you? Like, just picture yourself being a photographer and you're taking pictures. What is it about the pictures you take? And she says, I want to capture beauty. So write that down. So those three things were her high values, right? So now for her to set goals around those three values. So it's not just about taking a photography class. It's not just about jumping on a plane and going somewhere, right? If she has a goal for to go after those three things, now she has a target, and now it's more important to her than maybe buying other things that are frivolous, So living rich now is her going after her dreams and living it while she's young and can afford to do so. So pay yourself first, make it automatic, and live rich and enjoy life now. So that's the third secret. I'll tell you what the 3 myths are next week. Have a happy Aloha Friday and enjoy your donuts today. All right. See you guys next week.